Hi, I'm Jason.
I'm Gretchen.
I'm Evan, and here's my story. I'm feeling better now, and I'm glad I'm back in school. Thank you, Johns Hopkins Children's Center.
So initially we thought he had some kind of flu. He was really lethargic and was having trouble keeping food down. So we took him to the pediatrician, and he ran every kind of test. Everything's coming back normal. This went on for about probably 2 weeks or so before we ended up taking him in for chest x-rays. We noticed his nail beds had turned a little purple. He was complaining about having trouble breathing. And so our pediatrician said, well, that's the next step. Let's see what's going on there. And so we took him to our local hospital.
As soon as we walked in, I was helping him go in because he was really struggling. And the nurse saw us come in and heard me mention the bluish fingernails and his lips turning blue. And they immediately took us right back and did some scans. And then they told us that they were going to send him to Hopkins. And, I was thinking, like, are we going and should I drive him up? What should we do? And they said, no, there's a helicopter on its way. Go home, get your wife, and head up to Hopkins and meet him there.
And so we arrived thinking probably some pneumonia, and he's going to have his lungs pumped out, with probably fluid in there. And it was a heart thing, biventricular heart failure, which I would have been less surprised if he had grown a tail, to be honest. This was so shocking and out of left field for us.
I would be taken aback by just how many people were invested. They were doing everything they possibly could and emotionally invested in getting him through and out that door.
Everybody's still very invested in him, even though it's more from a distance now. And when we do go there, it's like, a little mini reunion. And he has some good memories of, some moments with these nurses and people. And he feels comfortable there. He's never terrified to go back.
On his discharge day, all of these nurses, the fourth floor, it was like a cast of all the doctors and nurses, everyone on staff. People came in from home to stand there and make a tunnel as he walked through and cheer him on as he left. And I thought that was a really special moment to see everyone so excited and to see him brought back to a place that he is.
Your child is in the absolute best hands possible. And there's no one better in situations like this than Hopkins and the Children's Center. And you have to just sort of relinquish that trust, but also know that they're getting the best care possible.
The update right now is he has just started soccer again. He's started playing, and he's been involved in Boy Scouts and has a lot of things going on.
You wouldn't ever guess that kid running around is like, oh, he survived a stroke and a heart transplant, running on the soccer field.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little emotional about it because just knowing, how sick he was and where he was of April of last year before the transplant. It was pretty amazing to see that. So, and to watch him grow. He's grown 3 inches. Put on weight, and just to see him smiling and living the childhood that we all want him to have, it's awesome.
So April was Donate Life Month, but Donate Life is something that we think of on a daily basis, and it is incredibly special to our family. It is exactly what it says, donating life, and because of Donate Life, we have our son with us today. And we are all organ donors ourselves. It's a gift that, one day when it's time, we'd like to be able to return with love in the way that we were shown. We are definitely, vocal proponents for the cause.